Good to, get some early season swings against some guys, but how much fun is it now that this is serious?
I mean, this is what you come to Clemson for. I mean, these kind of games right here. It's the reason you don't go to those smaller schools, because you know that you're going to have the fans and people that are crazy, ready to go at each other, and it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. So, I mean, that's why we're here. That's why this rivalry is so known for what it is. I mean, it's just kind of notorious for having crazy outcomes or crazy stories in the fans even. I mean, like, it's going to be fun, and that's what I think it's going to be. I don't know, I just think it'll be a good weekend.
Are games like these more intense maybe even than ACC games and ACC tournament games?
Yeah, they are. I mean, because it's not for a standing. It's not for really even. I mean, it does help postseason win these games, but it's not really even for that. Like you're saying, it's an ACC. It's solely for bragging rights. That's really all this game is. It's about pride. It's about saying that we're the better team in the state. That's all they really care about. And I mean, they've obviously gotten the better of us the last couple of years, but I mean, that's really all this game boils down to, is the fact that we want to beat them, they want to beat us, and it has nothing to do whether or not it plays into our ACC standings or anything like that.
When you were growing up, did you go to any of these games?
Actually, no, not really. I mean, I always knew the Clemson, South Carolina games were pretty big. I mean, just because, but I was more of a football guy growing up, so I always went to the Clemson, South Carolina football games, and you can just tell there that they're pretty crazy. And I never really understood that the baseball games had such a crazy atmosphere on a smaller scale, but I mean, it's still just as, nuts out there. It's, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Were the players aware of how much success South Carolina has had in the past few years?
I would think so. I mean, South Carolina's been in the headlines when it comes to baseball over the last couple of years. I don't think you have to really have your head in the dirt to know that, to not know that. I mean, everyone pretty much knows South Carolina's a good team, and I mean, they can once you hear their name in the 2 national titles back to back, I mean, everyone knows South Carolina's a good baseball team. Whether or not you've grown up loving Clemson or South Carolina, you've heard about South Carolina. So, I mean, I don't know if they know the records exactly, but they have a pretty good idea that we're going up against a pretty good team this weekend.